So carrying on with English place names and naming, or UK place names and naming, it's just going to be the whole shebang. So yeah, I thought I'd cover a couple more topographical ones. Hurst meant hill. So Chiselhurst, Brockenhurst. Brockenhurst is actually quite cute because Brocken, it means broken in Old English. Brockenhurst kind of means broken wooded hill. And why broken? Why broken? Because apparently the land is all broken up by lots of streams and rivers. So I thought that was quite romantic. Lea is a really common one. I mean, Lea is everywhere. Wolverley, Keighley, Beverley, it's everywhere, and it kind of just means clearing or like a woodland clearing or a meadow or something like that. So you know, these places are often named after people. So Wolverley, meadow of Wolford's people. Keighley, Keir's clearing, Keir's glade. Beverley's quite a nice one because it actually comes from beaver. It comes from the Anglo-Saxon beofurli, translating directly as beaver clearing in the woods or beaver meadow, possibly a reference to the beavers that used to frequent the streams on the River Hull as it passed by Beverley. So talking of animals, right? I mean, you've got Oxford, Oxley. Obviously, this is after Oxen, Oxen. And then, of course, with regards to pigs, you've got swine. So Swinton, the place, swine. So if we talk about Ford for a second, Bedford, Hertford, Chingford. Ford, everything in the UK is Ford, and it literally meant a place where there was water that where it was shallow enough to be crossed. So probably a great place to demarc in those days, due to the fact that you would want to know if you could cross something without a boat. Going back to animals, Hertford, you know, a hart as in a red hart. The ford where hearts were, and then of course you've got Oxford, which would be this shallow place that water could be crossed safely, but it was frequented by oxen. Boars, so Barlow, Barwell and Borley, the first particle all comes from the Old English meaning boar, as in wild boar. So Borley would mean, have we established, Lea means kind of clearing, so it would be the clearing that the boars were hanging out. And it is a well-attested fact that where there be pigs is probably a good place to set up your homestead. Going all the way back to Virgil's The Aeneid, there is a passage that pretty much references this point. And now, lest you think this sleep's idle fancy, you'll find a huge sow lying on the shore under the oak trees that has farrowed a litter of 30 young. A white sow lying on the ground with white piglets round her teats. That place shall be your city. There's true rest from your labours. Another really common one, borough and bury, basically from exactly the same root, the Anglo-Saxon bur, Loughborough, Farnborough, borough. And then if we look at Bury, you've got Canterbury, Tewkesbury, Bury. These places literally just were fortified places. That's what it meant. The Saxons built them to ward off Viking threats. So yeah, that's enough for now, but I might do one more, but